Good day, everybody. Reed here, back at Orchestra Farm for my pre-morning walk. Had some big winds last night. Pretty exciting. Looks like our umbrella over here flipped over, and oh, yep, the back gate's open again. Surprise, surprise. And this morning as I was drinking tea with my wife, as we do every day, we were chatting about different things, and one of the things was death. She was chatting with her mom, who was spending some time with her mother, so my wife's grandmother, and she's getting up there. She's like in her 90s now, and people are dying. She's in great health, which is awesome. And I guess that they were looking through her address book, and she was just like dead. And that's a definite real thing that that does happen. It is part of life. And frankly, over the weekend, my eldest uncle on my father's side passed away, or graduated, and I don't really need condolences. I'm like a New Orleans marching band going to the funeral, so that's just how I in general like to do grieving, which is a bit different than most people's. But I'm hearing a lot from other people around of whether it's opioid related type deaths, or it's dying suddenly, because some of the world out there, as far as I'm concerned, likes to say one thing and do another, live the hypocrisy kind of a thing. And can't trust every source out there about things, but that's just the way of the world at times. But a lot of people seem like they really struggle with death in terms of they're scared of it. There's a lot of fear around it. There's a lot of oh my gosh, how do I deal with death? To which, that's the grieving process. And if you got questions about that, my good friend Martin Keogh has a wonderful book all about the grieving process. I forget the name right now. It just kind of just popped into my head while I'm doing my pre-morning walk and rescuing my blueberries before they lose all their space to do their spring growth, which I'm looking forward to. But on the death count, we need death. And I feel like society, in the way that they put old people into old people's homes so they can die away from everybody, it's just we don't want to see it. By we, I don't really mean myself here. It's just way too much to deal with or something for some people. And I gotta question that and say it's okay. Again, it's a natural part of everything that's happening on this planet, and without it we really wouldn't be here, because that top 6 inches of soil that we all need to live, there's a lot of decay that happens in there, and decay is part of that death process. My greenhouse is looking kind of okay. And I wonder out there, how are you dealing with death? Are you hiding from it? Are you embracing it? Are you at odds with it? Are you comfortable with it? Do you recognize its place in our life? I think it's one of those things that often holds us back. There's a great song by Mos Def, Umi Says, and in it he talks about tomorrow is not promised to us. And in our moment, we really want to just let you know that we're feeling for all of each other, and tell the people around you that you love them. Shine your light bright. Don't hide out waiting for the end to come for you. And I think that's wise words. I think we could all do a lot more to remember that you could die at any moment. A friend of mine evidently was almost hit by a car on her bike, and you get that flash of death. I've had several of those different kind of moments in my life where I'm almost dead, and reminds me to like really live. We have this moment that we're in, and make the most of it. Like, don't hold back in your life. If you want to accomplish something, go and get it. Make it happen. You know? Don't try to take it all with you either. Like, this life is impermanent, and it's not the person who dies with the most toys that wins. It's the person who loves. It's the person who gives. It's the person who shows up. It's the person who, you know, really leaves lasting memories with each other. I don't really think that death is the end of us. I think that it's the last memory of you that's actually your death. So all the people that live on, all the beings, all the trees, all the animals that you've known and that know you and remember you and think of you long after you're gone, that's the mark of like actually death. And you know, we're not going to be here, most of us, when the solar system gets blown up when the sun goes out. So, you know, everything is bound for that brilliant mystery. And this is our opportunity to have too much fun. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Cheery topics today, people. And that's right. Remember to make the most of your life, and with that, have too much fun.